This is actually the only damn Yu-Gi-Oh series that we got that had an ending to it. So I can't really complain all that much. Seriously, GX and 5Ds did not get their actual endings. But, we'll talk about those when we talk about those some other time. Right now, let's end this sucker. Anybody else feel like talking for a bit?
I'd actually have to go to bed, so this and Beast can give his opinion. But basically my opinion, the whole series was good. Like, it was sort of, you know what, I'm not good at speaking, just let me leave it there. I like the series, and it was, they made it well. It had good points, bad points, less bad points.
I think if anything, you might actually agree more with what I have to say about it when I give my summation.
Yeah.
Like usual.
Pretty much.
Beast, since you're a man of so few words.
I love the series. It was really good. It basically started out the whole Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. And we can thank it for that. Mm-hmm. Yes, it had its flaws, but also it did have its greatness. There's a lot of things I don't remember out of it, but I just have to remember. And really, this entire discussion, I was just here making witty comments.
As usual.
Pretty much.
And oddly enough, for a guy that doesn't really like to talk all that much, I sure have done a hell of a lot of talking. So, time to summarize Yu-Gi-Oh! A series that actually had quite a lot going on for it. And I'd like to say revolutionary, but it's not really revolutionary compared to other anime of its time. But it certainly did tell a very interesting story, and it had a pretty kick-ass mechanic to it. A lot of the plots were solved by children's card games, of course, but the way that they did it, the way that they handled it, seriously, the fate of the world was at stake, and yeah, there were Deus Ex Machinas, but they didn't really feel all that common, or all that, oh, well, of course you could see that coming, at least to me back then, compared to, say, GX, 5Ds, and Zeal now. It's just the character development. The character development is definitely something that I admire from this anime. Because, well, compared to, say, something like Pokemon that I grew up with, this one actually really showed some depth to the characters and growth as the series progressed. I mean, granted, it wasn't all that often that you'd hear about it or see about it, but you could definitely tell that Yugi was becoming more confident. Yeah, he's good at games, but, in terms of being a person, in terms of being sociable and being friends with everyone, you could see that he was a good guy and that he was willing to lay his life down for his friends. Now, it's that kind of courage that actually got him in this in the first place. Then you see throughout, as his time with the Pharaoh continues, he actually develops stronger bonds, and he's able to stand on his own now. He's not going to be shy, and he's not going to back down. Kaiba, a totally hardcore, cold-hearted badass, slowly starts to warm up to the group. Throughout their entire journey, he's been the stoic, cynical one. But he stepped up when they needed him to, despite not believing in the hocus-pocus mumbo-jumbo, as he called it. And yet, somehow, someway, he did actually value their friendship, even though he claimed not to need it. And he actually did show that he was a caring and compassionate big brother. And, well, he was there for his brother when it counts. Joey. Good God, Joey is definitely the main character to point out character development. A down on his luck loser who ends up, as like a jerk who Yugi befriends, even after he teased him, tormented him, and like threw a piece of his Malayan puzzle in the river. After Yugi actually put himself in the line of fire and got beat up by a bully who was bullying them, Joey felt bad, and as a way to make up for it, went and fished the piece out. With that, Yugi completed the puzzle and, well, made his wish for friends, and he got his best friend right there and then. Joey wasn't that good of a duelist at first, but now he came up and became like rank 4 duelist in Battle City, and in fact, he's considered one of Pegasus's like top 5 duelists in all of history by the time of GX. If that ain't character development, I don't know what is. Not only did he get good at the game, but he became a better person because of Yugi. I mean, yeah, sure, the plot does kind of unravel at points, and things don't make sense, and they make shit up as they go, but it's definitely worth the watch. And it really actually does kind of feel like you got something going, and you are compelled to see what happens next. And I think that's what makes it so damn lovable, and why we all enjoy the anime, and why we all play the card game so much.
I mean, the characters, like me, you see me creating decks on the game on Dueling Network to do with the characters, you know, because you grow so close to the characters, you know. They've gone through all that, and they've developed, you've seen them, you've watched them all the way through the arcs, and yeah, that's me.
And we've gone over time, but I think we can actually stand to probably split this up to about 7.5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I pretty much covered the bases. I mean, yeah, we've all said our piece, but I'm pretty sure I put it into words that all of us actually agree on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pretty much.
It's strange how that usually happens. But, that's us.
I'm just a witty comic maker.
I'm not much of a
Until,
talker.
I'm a nerd. I do
Until
research all the
something-
time.
until something that I know a lot about or I've done research about pops up, that's when I start going in. Like you guys have seen me before when it comes to Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm. So, that
When it
was...
comes to Dragon Ball Z, I go hard.
Yeah, so that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, God. Next time we go into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussions, we'll be going into unexplored territory for me, where we get our game on. Oh, God. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Generation Next. Ugh.
I like how you use Jaden's quote.
I've gotten more comfortable at hosting, so, yeah.
GX is probably going to be my series.
I mean, I've done the research, so I can kind of talk about it and understand, but yeah, that's going to be foreign territory for me. So, might as well close the sucker out, because we kind of actually messed up on that closer. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, we've been Blitz Media Gaming. I don't know whose channel this is going up on, probably mine and that one. I've been VanTX89.
One Piece Trap.
And Scruffy.
And thank you guys for taking time out to listen to us, and have a great day.
Bye, Z.
Deuces!